Welcome to Truck and Travel. I'm Derek.
I'm Cinnamon.
And today's video is sponsored by Hyfield. If you're interested in doing what we do and driving one of these trucks for a living, reach out to Hyfield Trucking at the link and phone number in the video description. Let them know Truck and Travel sent you. Come on. Alright guys, we're talking about a load we done that is picking up in Bloomington, Indiana. It's going all the way over to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Cinnamon, tell us about this load.
So this load had 2 pallets and it was about 600 pounds, and it was a temperature load, so the set point was 5 Celsius, and if you're wanting to know what that is in Fahrenheit, it's actually 41 degrees Fahrenheit.
It's cold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not too cold. Well, yeah, it's cold.
I'm glad it's June right now. It's nice outside. You know, it's not that cold outside anymore.
Yeah, that's definitely, we love summer.
All right, so the loaded miles for this is 708 miles, but if you put the deadhead in there to get there and the load, it's a total of 831 miles. Cinnamon, what did this load pay per mile?
So the pay for the loaded miles, if you just count the loaded miles, it'd be $2.54 per mile.
I think that's good.
Yeah, no, that's really good. So if you add the deadhead in there, so if the pay for all miles included, it's $2.17.
Which isn't bad. I still say that's good.
Yeah. So this load actually pays $1,804.96.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, I want to say everything above $1.85 is okay, but if you're above $2, I feel like that's good.
Especially if it's a temperature load, since it has those extra requirements with it. So
the higher the better.
Yeah.
All right, here's some video of Indiana. All right, our next load is from Capitol Heights, Maryland, and it goes all the way over to Snowshoe, West Virginia. This was a nightmare.
Yeah, I was just gonna say. So this is
a freaking nightmare.
Yes. So just to give
you,
it
was awful. Didn't enjoy it.
Derek, let me talk.
Thank God it wasn't winter time.
Okay, so okay, so this load was 2 pallets, 1,500 pounds. It ended up being a liftgate load. It was a freezing temperature, so it was -10 Fahrenheit or -23 Celsius. And the reason why this load was a nightmare is because it was curvy. Like the loads were very curvy.
Like so
That's
curvy.
number one.
So curvy, you got to do like, I don't know, 25 miles per hour in curves. I don't remember because it's been a while.
Oh, I remember. So number 2, well, I mean, certain details. Number 2, there wasn't enough time for us to deliver on time because they gave us an address that you hit right when you get into the town. The actual place to deliver was further in town. So there actually was somebody there who drove up. They're like, "Are you delivering to this place?" We're like, "Yeah, but this is the address." They're like, "Let me show you how to get into town." And so it's not a place where a lot of trucks go. So we had to like maneuver. Remember, we pulled into some place and we had to back up, and like there's that. Number 2, and number 3, there was no reception, so we couldn't put our arrive stop message, our door open message, like, so we wrote down what time it was.
It was just a pain in the butt.
We couldn't get a hold of dispatch to let them know that, hey, we're here, but you know the address is different and all that. So
yeah,
that was definitely a very stressful load.
This load loaded was only 230 miles and had a deadhead, so total miles was 353 miles. Cinnamon, what did this pay loaded miles?
Loaded mile pay was $4.94, and then if you included all the miles, so the deadhead miles included, it'd be $3.22. So we did, I think, we may have got detention time, I'm not sure, but the total pay for this load was $1,137.18.
All right. right, the third and final load we had for the week is picking up in Greenup, Kentucky, and it's going all the way over to Cleveland, Ohio. Cinnamon, tell us about this load.
So this load was actually a hazmat load, and it was only one pallet, 30 pounds. So it was not a temperature load, but it was hazmat, so there was a lot of extra steps that we had to do in order to do our departure and all that, and have precautions while having this on our truck. So.
Yeah. This load loaded was 259 miles, and all miles was 542 miles.
So the pay for all of the loaded miles was $4.63 per mile. So if you include the deadhead, so all the miles, sorry, is $2.21.
Which is pretty good.
Yeah, this load paid $1,200. So it was an easy load, a little stressful just because it's hazmat, just because of what could happen type, deal going on, but we did it.
Yep.
It was good. So going over our tally for the week, the total pay for all those loads included is $4,142.14. The total amount of miles that we did for the week was 1,726. And the pay per all miles for the week, so deadhead and loaded, is $2.40. And so that's above our $2, like goal. So it's a good week, even though we didn't make like a ton that week. It was 3 easy loads, and
the pay per mile was great.
Yeah.
So I would like to see the gross to the truck. The numbers we're reading out is gross to the truck.
Yeah.
We get a portion of what the truck grosses. So, and everybody can relate to what the truck grosses because everybody gets different cuts. But this is what we grossed this week. I'd like to see it a little bit higher. I'd be pleased with $5 to $6, and I'd be ecstatic with $7 or higher.
Well, heck yeah.
I almost forgot, but we're going to keep track of the year to date, or our total career. Yeah, that's what I want to call it. Mm-hmm. Our career totals. And so far, the truck is averaging, since we've started expediting here, $2.22 per all miles. We've done a total of 2,753 miles. Total pieces or pallets that we've had in the truck is 8 so far, and the total weight moved with a straight truck for us is 2,774 pounds. Total load so far we've done is 5. The average weight per load is 554.8 pounds. All right, Cinnamon, you want to go ahead and do the total pay?
Yes, the total pay is $6,111.14.
All right. Tune in next time to see what we do. So this is just the second week we've ever done straight truck expediting, so I think we did pretty good.
And we ended up in a good area, to start off the next week, so.
All right, you guys, thanks for hanging out with us. God bless you guys, and we'll see you next time.
Bye, on to the next one.
On to the next one.